Am I live? Am I live? Let me put glasses on. Am I live? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My air conditioner has gone out. And so a repairman came yesterday to look at it. And I want a new unit. I want the manufacturer to send me a new unit. Well, come to find out, the guy that came is from Paterson, New Jersey. He moved here in 2024. He's from Paterson, New Jersey. Look at God. Because I only want to be around people down here. There's so much fraud and people faking the funk. You know, I was just glad that he was from Paterson, New Jersey. So he said my unit was frozen, has to unthaw. Lord Jesus. Lord. Kitty cats. Now I'm going to have to go over to my old residence with my husband to work today because it's just too hot. It's 84 degrees in my house. I want to put the fan in the window, but I'm scared the HOA gonna say something. Oh, you know what? Oh, I got it. I could just go and put it in the back. Okay, we gonna, hey kitties. Kitty cat. Come here. Come here. Ain't they aquí? These cats are a trip. They wait till you go to sleep and then they want to act up, just like newborn babies. Well, anyway, I want to talk about Corey, and Faison was talking about Charlie last night, and I want to talk about Tish, since Charlie, for most of their marriage, hid Tish. I didn't understand that. You know, when we had MySpace, I see Charlie put his marriage that he was married. So because Tish was best friends with my cousin, Pat. So I said, Pat, tell Tish, Charlie up here fronting like he ain't. I'm gonna find that email. Tish sent this long response. But I met Tish when I was clerking with Judge Walmack. Tish was a court clerk, you know, the court clerk that sits there and do. So Judge Womack was the Kit Kat. Come here. Here come Kit Kat. Come here, Kit Kat. Come here. They love my desk. They love my desk. So she was one of Judge law clerk. We had so much fun. They put us in a dungeon, but everybody, Hattie Stancil, I'm gonna bring her on. Hattie Stancil and I had that chambers rocking. Everybody in the courthouse was all the lawyers, judges, lawyers, everybody hung out in Judge Womack's chambers. When I had my swearing in ceremony, judges, prosecutors, public defenders, Judge Womack, because you know, you usually just have a little ceremony. Now I had to have a big shindig, right? Judge Womack said, I can't believe you did it. When he looked in that courtroom, it was packed. The sheriff officer of Passaic County shut it down. Oh my God. Because, you know, I was the only black female. I was young. I was like, what, 20? I was like 26, 20. Wait, about 28. I was 20. Shut it down. Girl, I know they missed us. There was never. Passaic County Courthouse was never the same after that. But Tish and I became close. So when I became an attorney and started my own law practice, my law office was in Clifton. Tish was trying to find me. She was so proud of me. She was trying to find something to do. But let me go back. So when Tish started dating Charlie, right? She left the courthouse for a little while. But Shout out to May Benson. May Benson said, "Look, Tish, I know you all this and all that, but you keep your job." Tish came back, became a team lead. Tish ain't Tish followed direction, knowing that was my girl. Tish was my girl. She gave me so much support, so much. She was trying to find stuff for me to do. Before she and Charlie was married, she wanted to, change her name to a Muslim name. I said, Tish, you and Charlie about to get married. Y'all gonna get married eventually, then you got to change your name again. I said, just wait. She said, okay, just hold on to the money. Tish was Tish was something else. She was so pretty, so nice, so nice. I don't know what white folks did to Tish, but Tish was practically a Black Panther. So I got married. I had a shotgun wedding, and we, Judge Womack married us. Then we went to the backyard and had, my whole wedding only cost about what $3,000. Tish said, I'm gonna do my wedding just like you. So she and Charlie went to the courthouse. Judge Rothenberg married her, and they went to a restaurant afterward. She said, I'm gonna do my wedding just like you did yours. Oh my God. Me and Tish, oh my God. Tish was such a good person. Now let me tell you about Tish. One thing Tish didn't do. Made sure she had any pretty women around. When I said my cousin Pat was old, it was like more of a mother figure to her. But she made sure, she said, look, Charlie ain't gonna be looking at people. I understand, Tish. I understand. Oh, then one day, we had there was a courthouse function, and we all, I got there late, and Tish and Charlie were sitting at the bar downstairs at the Brownstones, where the Manzo owns it. Was at the Brownstone with the mob, the Manzos, Housewives of New Jersey. So she and Charlie was sitting at the bar. She called me over there. I was like, hey, I remember what she said. She gave us the rules. Don't say nothing about Eddie. Don't say nothing. Don't ask him nothing about Eddie. But Charlie's a person, like, that was the first time meeting him. And we were sitting there. We were talking and everything. Then we all went upstairs and sat at the same table. Charlie was like asking everybody, y'all want a drink? You want me to get you a drink? He was going to get us a drink. He was so nice. He was so nice because nobody was like running up to him because there was a bunch of white people. Ain't nobody running up to him. He could just be relaxed and be himself, And that was my first and only time I met Charlie, but he was so nice. I mean, he just nice. But their mama, the mama and I went to the same hairdresser in Bergenfield, near the rink. Shout out to Lori. Where you at, Lori? So the mama, you think Charlie and Eddie are funny? The mama, mama, she lucky we ain't had cell phones then. Mama was talking about everybody. She picked up the Jet magazine and started going through and talking about folks. Whoa, she was a funny. They look just like their mama. They look just like their mama. Shout out to Mama Murphy. Oh, what? No, she's not. What the heck is her name now? The man she married to, the last father. I think she was married to him. I forgot his name. I know his name is Vernon. The youngest is Vernon. But I'm gonna do my funeral like Tish did her funeral, because I ain't having no funeral. I'm not having no funeral. So Tish, you followed after me, Tish, with your wedding, but I'm gonna follow you with with the funeral. I was so hurt when Tish died because they left 2 kids. Well, she left 3. Her other boy with this other guy from Patterson. I ain't gonna say his name. He a nice dude. I didn't like his brother. His brother I didn't like. If I ever see his brother, it's on site. No. But I come to find out her oldest son died. When I come back to the internet, I find out her oldest son by this dude is dead. I know Eddie is taking good care of Charlie's kids. It's a boy and a girl. But I was so hurt because I know Tish enjoyed life. But she was my first celebrity wife. And then after that, of course, I represented Tammy, and then I represented Pilar. She had I don't know why Pilar and her little cubs are dissing Bobby. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that this woman went in there and was not paid and handled business. I will never. I see. We're different. Bobby telling me leave it alone. Bobby's like she ain't worried about money. No, Bobby, it's the principle. And I also represented the white Gooden's wife. I don't know. I got a whole squad. I got a squad. I got a squad on call. We handle business. Ask Kenny Anderson. Ask Deion. 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 I know you be on my Instagram. Deion, I would never disrespect you. I would never do. You a good dad, Deion. I don't care about your brand. I ain't trying to disrespect. I know it's attorney-client privilege. I'm not here. I mean, people can go get the court records. I don't even know if they still. I never even asked. But Deion, stop it. I want you to. We need to create another NFL team, and they ain't gonna stop you. And you all y'all stop being slaves, Deion. Y'all got enough money and enough equity clout. Start another team. Go and recruit from the HBCUs and bang it out. And let's call us the Black Knights. Come to Paterson, New Jersey. I got a stadium that you can renovate. Why Shador begging to play. And the Browns. You come and you can create business for Paterson. It's strategically located near New York. Ask Lawrence Taylor, stop playing. Y'all go ahead and let's do it and bang it out and win the Super Bowl the first year. You see what happened with the Knicks. You like daddy ball. Come on. Stop begging the Cleveland Browns to play your son. See, they gonna make money regardless if Shador plays or not. Obviously, they're not interested in winning. They interested in proving a point to you. Now that's a flex. That's a flex. And I dare Goodell to try to stop us. I dare him. Stop playing, Deion. You know how in a YSL squad they have a bunch of lawyers that swoop down. I have a bunch of lawyers. We swoop down. We swoop down on people. So Deion, stop playing with me. I know you on my timeline. I know you scared. You so scared. I'm gonna say something about your brand. No, you a good dad. You and Oprah know what y'all did. Had them kids on camera crying. So I had to come at. I had to come get you. I had to come get you because you were acting up. So Deion, let's put it bygones be bygones. Flex on them, Deion. Flex. You know, Prom, you like the flex. Flex. And that's a flex. They don't want to play your boy. I'll get a team and he'll play all he wants. I I got the answers. I got the space. And if the council people want you to come, y'all gonna stop playing with me, okay? Stop playing. Stop playing. We ain't gotta beg no more. We's free. We don't have to beg no one. Hey, kitty, kitty. Yeah, so that's how I know Charlie. Tish was at my, well, because I got pregnant, I got married because I was pregnant with my daughter. We had a reception at the Clinton Inn. My mother-in-law was working there. We had put a deposit down because we were supposed to get married that October, but I ended up pregnant with my first daughter. So we had another reception, and I said, "Well, how many people?" Because we didn't want to lose our deposit. They wasn't giving us any money back. I said, "Well, how many people does that, feed?" And I invited a couple of people. We all got dressed up, went to the Clinton Inn. I found someone to take out my gown. So we went to the reception dress and we jumped the broom. Tish was there. She was there. Tish was my girl. Okay. That was my girl. That was my ace. She said, Shawana, I don't care if I had a penny in my pocket. No one will know it. Tish is a real one. Tish is a real one. I miss you, Tish. I really do. We had some good times. R.I.P. Mae Benson. R.I.P. Tish. R.I.P. Charlie. All right. It's been now. Let me just caveat. I don't represent side chicks. So side chicks, please do not call me. I don't. If you got impregnated by an athlete, okay, yeah, I can get your money for you. But if you a side chick, no. Only wives, and some baby mamas. Because I'm suspect about, I don't like women that use children as cash registers, or or retirement plans. I got a problem with that. But you men get what you deserve. Y'all want to go to the strip club, but y'all ain't want to go to the camp. Y'all don't want to go on Spelman Dell State because them sisters ain't gonna put up with your bull crap. Okay, I'm done. Have a nice day. All right, increase the peace. Bye.